Okay, there's no surprise. Eastside know the vibes. Get down. Look me in my eyes. If you make it, I'm gonna do my job. I can whip it, I can drive it. Depending on her knowledge, I'm passenger in her pocket. Yeah, beefing over. Oh no, I don't want no problemo. Push me to the limit, I jump out.
Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's a look at the stats for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. And Carroll out there with Riesenship. And it's Garbage Man in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, they've got Halliburton. And it's Che in at the power forward position. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's the most challenging at first.
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Here's prime time. Brown. Here's Jay. Puts up a 3. Help with the rebound. Pass to prime time. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Halliburton pass to the eraser. To the wing on the left. Here's Malone. His last outing, he had 20. Kept alive. Washington outside. Here's Che. And the 3 off target.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Dub passes to prime time. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And it's all from three-point range. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Orlando with the rebound.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short. Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Drops in the 3.
Gotta play hard to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dub. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's prime time. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Charlotte, they currently hold the fourth best record in the conference. And check it out, Orlando. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
You know, for the Hornets, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Here's the eraser. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Malone gets it to go.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Here's Risache. Gets to see a basket. The three. Time. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Halliburton passed to Malone. Here's Che, guarded by Banchero. And Che gets it to go.
In the NBA, just can't let guys get to the rim.
Time passes to Garbage Man. Here's the pick. It's Banchero with the drive. Pass to Risache. Blocked. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Garbage Man.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Banchero with a screen on Halliburton. Up top, Banchero. Here's Dub. Three-pointer. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Che. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Orlando trails by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rush stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan. White's checked in. And checking out the rookie leaders in steals over the last month. Here's prime time. Last game of 30 to the middle. Oh, poked away. Here's Malone. Pass to Che. The kick out to White. Washington outside. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection. And that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Pass to Dub. The three from Banchero. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Check out that quick with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Here's Malone. And there's the screen. Pulls up. Great look, but off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's prime time. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Banchero the screen. Here's Dub. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Malone, pass to Che. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Cartwright. Here's prime time. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dorsey, he's checked in for Orlando. Now off the inbound. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Bridges finds White. Five on the clock. Back to Bridges. The three is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Orlando trails by 5. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Here's White. Orlando making their last shot. Here's Malone. Drains the triple. Malone's got 7 points in the game. Here's Orlando.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. Just put too much pressure on the bench.
They just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams making some changes here. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Tyrese Halliburton.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Orlando with the ball. Six-point game. Here's Dub. Still without a bucket. Pass to Dorsey. There's the screen. 4-3. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
We've got a minute 48 left in the first. Here's the eraser. And the layup is good off the glass. And now an 8-point Charlotte lead.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Dub passes to Suggs. Pass to Cartwright. Out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line. Finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
Many of the turnovers they cause are a direct result of their terrific ball pressure. These guys just get up in your shirt. And Charlotte making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 19-7 run. To the wing, right side. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip. And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Suggs, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Dorsey. Here's the 3. Gets the trifecta.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
To the inside. They push it up 4 on 3. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. If there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges a screen on Suggs. Sexton passes to the eraser. Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Suggs outside. Pass to Cartwright. Fades back. That shot, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a 5% shot for him.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back after this word. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land. And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's the eraser in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the three-pointer goes. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Greg. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And for the Magic, we've got Trey Murphy, and it's Cartwright in at the 4. And here's Charlotte now. Orlando making their last shot. White pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with a rebound. Garbage man's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Suggs. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bridges on the double. 5 to shoot. Here's Dorsey. Offline with a 3. And so it's White with it. He brings it up to Charlotte. Sexton passes to the eraser. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And the quickness is unmatched. It's tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, BA. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And Charlotte making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass to Cartwright. Shoots over Bridges. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got 5.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And here's Halliburton. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. They showed it with that tight coverage.
That's to Suggs. Here's Dorsey. The 3 from Ricochet. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 7. Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's the eraser. It's blocked. And he recovers it. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dorsey. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 5-point Charlotte lead.
You allow him to get that close, he deserves to get scored on.
Halliburton pass to the eraser. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Orlando making a switch here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Bridges hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Dub. Here's Dorsey. The rebound by Bridges.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Miller outside, driving to the basket. Halliburton for three. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dub. Counted from distance.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Bridges outside. Pass to Malone. Let the floater go. Cartwright with a rebound. Orlando trails by 4. Here's Garbage Man. The Eraser grabs the board. The Eraser's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Malone. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Malone got 10.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. The home team on D. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Dub. Here's Garbage Man. Just shoot a shoot. Prime time. Hits the three-pointer. Prime time's got 7.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Now Halliburton. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Washington outside. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Orlando trails by 4. Dub passes to Prime Time. Here's Cartwright. Pass to Garbage Man. The fader. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller on the wing, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Now here's Halliburton. Orlando with the rebound. Garbage man's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard to a long, elite-level point guard.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Orlando. Orlando trails by 4. Here's prime time. He's got 7. Has to read the shade. Wide open look. And the basket by Dub. Dub's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Malone. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Malone's got 13 now.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller talked about it last when he named Paul George as his GOAT. He said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller's the his part, not backing down anything. How the league is built now, Paul George brings a great person to study this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Risa Shea. No points so far. Washington outside. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And the Hornets lead by 5. Pass to Risa Shea. Here's prime time. Here's Cartwright. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
And they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And in today's NBA, it's all about the three-point shot, right? And these guys shoot it at such a phenomenal clip. Tops in the league, in fact. Their ability to space the floor is exceptional. One falls for him. And Carroll's checked in for Dorsey. Second free throw, no good. Charlotte leading by 4. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Attacking the rim with
rebound. He's got 5.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Washington left side. 1:33 left in the first half. Chase shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Prime Time gets it to go. Prime Time's got 5 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Malone. He's got 15. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Malone's got 17.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
32 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. Back to Banchero from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The Erasers got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Offensive rebound. Halliburton for 3. Here's Che. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's Charlotte earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Run one, please. And it's measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for Charlotte.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to tag it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And Cameron Windmill asks, which one of you has the best hair?
Okay. I could say this with supreme confidence. It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a three-way tie at the top. Get it?
Yeah, Cameron Windmill, you might want to get a new TV. Or maybe an eye test. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Charlotte leading by 10. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Initially, return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Malone in at the 2. And for the Magic, we've got Paolo Banchero. He's out there with Risache, and it's Garbage Man in at the 5. And for the Hornets, We've got Washington, and it's the Eraser in at the center position. Orlando trails by 13. Here's Ricochet. Still no points. Over to the wing. Here's Primetime. Defended by Halliburton. And Primetime gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yes, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Halliburton into the lane.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Pass to Primetime from deep. The Eraser grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 11. Lets it go from deep. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ricochet, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And out on the wing, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
That's the garbage man. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
The Eraser. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Banchero. Banchero using his size down there.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. In third, Charlotte.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 6. Pass to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte, no good that time either. Orlando trails by 14. And Carroll outside. Here's Garbage Man. Here's Risacher. He's guarded by Washington. And he gets it back. Here's Risacher. No points yet. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Washington outside. Pass to Malone. Lets the three fly. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play before. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Dub. 5 points in the game. Plenty of space. He's off on that one.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Malone. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. They grab their own miss. That one's good for 2. The Erasers got 6.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Risacher. Fires the 3. That shot off.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Washington outside to the paint. Here's Jay. Ooh, give him his 5th, making the game in 10 attempts.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Orlando trails by 21. Boy, they love if anyone can get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Down low. Here's Garbage Man. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Kobe White. He's checked in for Halliburton. Here's the eraser. 6 points for him. Light on the wing. There's the 3. And sends it home for a 3-point land. White's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Orlando shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's prime time.
How about big time right there? Big time.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-6 run. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals in sync and fans might appreciate it, but in NBA and tennis basketball, obviously Mark said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The sport is secondary to that. And guys, you talked about competing. DC brought it in both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Fires in the triple. Prime Time's got 7 points for the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
This one's for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. He nails the third.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal. Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the line. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Primetime. Magic shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Dumb. White against Banchero. Here's Garbage Man. And another three for Orlando.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Outside White. Malone. The shot from the low post is good. Malone's got 10 points in just the second half.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by White. Primetime. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Che passes to the eraser. Shoots from the baseline. Orlando with the rebound. Garbage Man's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis. Then on Saturday,
they're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
And he makes the first. And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges has checked in. So he gets them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Dorsey. The rebound by Malone.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
43 seconds left in the third. The three from Suggs. Can't hit that one. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Outside White. They set the pick. The three. Orlando with the rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Garbage Man. He's guarded by Bridges. Straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Charlotte on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Magic, we've got Suggs, and it's Risacher in at the 4-man spot. Inside. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Richards. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Halliburton. And Clark was seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selection. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
But he might lack in height at the 4 spot. He makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Malone. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Malone's got 32 points in the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Dub. Pass to Risacher. The three ball. They get it back. Here's Cartwright. Good work defensively by Richards. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Miller finds Halliburton. Here's Malone. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept that extra pass mentality the whole way.
And he drops the first. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Terry's checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Dub. Pass to Risacher. The three is up. The shot off that time.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Halliburton outside. Now here's Miller. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Dub. From deep three-point land. Orlando again missing.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Malone. From downtown. Orlando with the rebound. Dub's got 4 rebounds now. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Orlando again missing.
It's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Pass to Cartwright.
seconds personal foul.
Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Sexton looking around. Outside White. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Pass to Cartwright. Here's prime time. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player, the fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. Might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Prime time, can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Miller, over Banchero. No good off the glass. And Orlando shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Brandon Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Zachary Rizzo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good. Richards is checked in for Diabate. Dorsey, he's checked in for Orlando. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Pass to Sexton. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
First one falls for him.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Orlando making a switch here. And so he hits both. Well, Orlando shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Ricochet. Pass to prime time. with a 9-footer. And he wheels that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
First free throw's good. Terry's checked in for Charlotte. Miller hits them both. Well, Orlando's shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Dub. Here's prime time. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Terry. White with it. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And prime time gets it to go.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. His 2nd since halftime.
Bridges outside. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Driving in. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Charlotte's making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Magic shooting only 39% so far in the game. They set the screen. Here's prime time. Check by Sexton. Prime time. Can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Sexton. Now Miller. From the wing. Orlando with a rebound. Garbage man's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Dub passes to Garbage man. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Park, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, VA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And he knocks down the first one. Herder's checked in for Bridges. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside Sexton. Launches a three. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's pass to Rizachet. Here's prime time. Check by Sexton. Here's prime time. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. 14 team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Number 21. Two shots.
Shoot two.
And he drops the first. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And Charlotte making a change here. Terry's checked in, and that one goes in. Two from the line that time. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for the Prophet.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Oh,
are you kidding me? Wow, man. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Miller, the pass to White. Clock at 6. The three from Sexton. Doesn't go that time. Orlando with the ball. Here's prime time. And it's in there.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Outside Sexton. Charlotte winning this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly, the other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
fabric in any field. We make it static from the static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the business here. You busy blazing for the followers to get it still. I'm a smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you born to it, this for real.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Philadelphia. At power forward, Pascal Siakam. At the other post position, number 1. At shooting guard, Gilbert. At the other guard position, number 20. At center, Luke Wilson. The head coach of the visiting team is Ty Lue. White team joins Detroit.
Broadcast here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got the mayor. The machine is out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Champ and Wilson at the center, pulling out the middle. And for the Pistons, we've got Davis and Cade Cunningham out there with Rain Man. It's Goose, and it's Whitman at the 5 spot. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. It's an open book challenge for these players right now.
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here's the machine. Pass to Champ. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Whitman. It's up a 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Yeah, the vision that Cunningham has shown in his career is as good as it gets.
Here's Champ. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Carries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one's good by Davis.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Siakam outside. Down low. Here's Champ. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Rain Man. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. The offensive rebound. There's the triple. Whitman can't make it.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's the machine. 17 points in his last outing. Puts up a deep three. And Silva pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Wilson against Whitman. Wilson the pass to Champ. Here's the machine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk to J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, he can find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. First one falls for. Good on both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to the Mayor. Siakam for 3. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Tear this past month. Right around 25 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Siakam passes to Champ. Three-pointer. Whitman grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham left side. Good D by Siakam.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to the machine. Here's Champ. Three-pointer. Whitman grabs the miss.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Silva. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
Whitman looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to the machine. Will it go? And he hits the jump shot. The machine's got 5. The Pistons have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Rainman. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to the machine. Siakam outside. Now Wilson. The Trey. Rebound by Rainman. And there's a whistle. It goes on the bodyguard. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch. Newman's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. Whitman passes to Davis. Here's Rainman. He's covered by Maxey. Rainman with the bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Pass to the man. Here's the machine. Into the lane. And Davis sends it back. Takes the 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's the mayor. No scoring in this one. Good on the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one up from. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Whitman. 6-point lead. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Champ.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to the machine. There's the pick. Fires it up. Great look there, but off target.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Rainman passes to Newman. Spins. Throws it up for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Champ. Here's the machine. Whitman defending. Tries from 10. Hits him on the way in. And the bucket's good. Number 20. And now it's just a 4-point Detroit lead. Outside, Davis. AI with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches noticed that extra effort.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Whitman. Julius Randle's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia trails by 7. Outside, Maxey. Randall outside. To the middle. Here's Gilbert. Oh, that one. No question. Just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. That he can see a score all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. He's been sensational on the backboard to start this game. He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure when that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up the way out there. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A nice shot by Silva.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Philadelphia trails by 8. Pass to Wilson. Here's Champ. 1:36 left here in the first quarter.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Wayman. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Philadelphia shooting just 35% to start the game. Wilson the pass to Champ. Kicks it out to Maxey. Fires the 3. And Silva pulls it down. Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. AI outside. Inside. Silva's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shots good by Champ.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside, Davis. Back to AI. 24 seconds left in the first. Basket good. Rainman's got 6.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Pass to the Mayor. Here's Champ. Here's the baseline jumper. Champ's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can witness that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And so is Detroit, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really like how they move the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Ivy is out there with Maxey. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's the machine in at the small forward position.
Number 30,
Philadelphia trails by 6. Now Ivy pass to Toppin. Here's the machine. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And you know, Greg, we've seen so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And he makes the first. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit leading by 4. Now, here's Ayan. Puts it up from 12. Toppin pulls it in. And Randall has got the ball here for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
And now look at the numbers for Garbage Man. 10 assists, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. He throws good. Maxey. Detroit making a switch. Cunningham's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Maxey hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Cunningham passes to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Whitman. Good D by Siakam. And the 76ers with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. I missed that time. Would have put him up. Whitman against Siakam. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's got a page. Well, that one almost dropped.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Change here. As we get a break in the action, let's take a look at the team scoring leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Here's Newman. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. It's Thomas on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the clock. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing out shots.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And the first one drops. Dan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And both free throws good for Thomas. The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to the machine. Now, here's Ivy. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Whitman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. All said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here are the 76ers now, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Randall against Thompson. It's tipped. Thomas with the steal. Pass to Whitman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Whitman.
Big break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Raymond checked in for Cameron Thomas. The Mayor is checked in for Philadelphia. Whitman drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here is Siakam, who's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
And we got to talk about his core skills on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor. Yeah, way to play and attack both and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Whitman. Uses the glass to finish the win. Whitman's got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Whitman against Siakam. Poke loose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just an incredible amount of basketball. 12 assists. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons leading by 4. AI with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's the Machine. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Machine's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2. He's got it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. Always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. The shot by Newman, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss either of those.
Dan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I love being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Goose is checked in for Newman. Champs checked in for the 76ers. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
A big man who can score, rebound, and passes. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of big piece.
Silva. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Champ. He's got 6. Here's the Machine. And a little bit that time, but it drops. The Machine's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. And for the Pistons, they're shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Pistons passing it around. Takes it in.
Oh, my.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Siakam. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
one falls for him. Newman checked in for the Pistons. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to the Mayor. Here's the Machine. Launches it. Whitman grabs the miss. Whitman's got 6 rebounds in the game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Tyrese Maxey. David, number 1.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status, and this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news these fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. And Whitman drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Whitman's got his 6th rebound here tonight. Here's Rainman. Picked up 27 points in the last one against Orlando.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's the Machine. He's got 20. A special move before the shot. The Machine's got 22.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
AI left side. The Rain Man. Lock at 6. From 18 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's the Mayor. He's got 5. Launches a 3. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from the Machine.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
And JB Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Davis is checked in. The 76ers also with the sub. Nelson's checked in. Simmons passes to Cunningham. Here's Rainman for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Champ. He's got 6. Pass to the machine. Rebound by Rainman.
And they continue to control the glass.
Davis finds Cunningham. No problems knocking that one down. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Detroit leading by 8. Pass to Davis. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Rainman. That's just 5 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The 76ers with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Here's Cunningham. No good off the front eye. Philadelphia trails by 8. Outside Wilson. Here's Champ. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Siakam. The 76ers need to get off a shot over Davis. Another miss by Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. Here's the machine. No good on the 3. So that brings the first half to a close. The Pistons on top. Ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. We got to do a better job taking care of the basketball, have a good shot selection.
See what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. Run line. Give it up for the participants.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese. It's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
It really feels sandwiched between two great debaters. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Pistons.
This has been a weight room game. They're just strong on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from the machine.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And with it, he brings it up for the Pistons. Davis is out there with Goose. And it's Rain Man. Then it's Whitman. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's the Machine. The three. And Davis pulls it down. Detroit leading by 8. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia trails by 9. Pass to the Machine. Cunningham outside. Back to Davis for the three. That's in. Coming out the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Siakam outside. Inside. Here's Champ. And Champ's effort, and he sends the layup. Champ's got 8.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Pass to Silva. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gilbert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 76ers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Gilbert shoots 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside, Davis. Fires from deep. And another three for Detroit.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Champ. He's got 8. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from the Machine.
Matching baskets from the perimeter at the earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for him.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Philadelphia trails by 11. Pass to the Mayor. A free ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. Silver's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Champ. A fadeaway to Detroit with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham outside. Back to Davis. And here's Cunningham. And yep, rolling around the rim. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Outside Wilson. Here's Gilbert. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And he's really in a good, dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Since every shot is going in, they should just keep running steps for him.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. At one point, they led by 16. And it was wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Philadelphia trails by 13. Now, here's Siakam. Champ. To the tray. He's got 11.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Rain Man. 16 points for him. Shot from the wing. Wilson grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Siakam passes to the machine. And the lead is down inside single digits. The machine's got 33 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Silver. 18 points for him. Good. Silver's got 20 points.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Champ. Here's the Mayor. And a wide open look for Siakam. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense just.
And here is Davis. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Silva. 22 points for him.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's the machine. A three-pointer, no good.
it's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Out to the wing. Silva. On an end on it. And that's out of bounds. Or the retained possession. And then check in for Cunningham. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Newman. The Rain Man. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Philadelphia trails by 9. Here's the Machine. Maxey with the screen on Davis. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Number 5, one shot.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to the Mayor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
Break. Two shot.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 11. Outside, Davis. The Rain Man. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Champ. Outside, Maxey. Five on the clock. Here's Champ. Detroit with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Davis, the pass to Rain. He hangs that one off the back line and down it falls. Rain Man's got 21 in the game. 1:58 left to play in the third. Champ, the pass to Gilbert. Now Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Silva. 22 points for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's the closest you can get without foul.
Here's Wayman. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to the Machine. Now Wilson. Here's the Mayor. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. The Mayor's got 10.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Gap in the deep.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Detroit. Holland is checked in for Davis. Asar Thompson comes in for Goose. And Thomas subbed in for Rain Man. Then for the 76ers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Wilson. Ando comes in for the Mayor. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Champ. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Newman. Toppin pulls it in. Philadelphia trails by 10. Here's the Machine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. AI kicks to Thompson. With a screen on Randall. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. Jay Cunningham checked in for the Pistons. Siakam is checked in for Philadelphia. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Newman with the bucket.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Here's Maxey, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Whipping a screen on Maxey. The shot by Newman, no good. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And Slice would be wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with it. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Julius Randle is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Ivey. And it's Gilbert in at the 3 spot. Ivey passes to Gilbert. Good on the shot. That shaves the lead to single digits.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Thompson outside. Outside. And that one drops for him. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Maxey passes to Ivey. Here's the Mayor. There's the 3. Duran pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thompson dishes to AI. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, that's how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. It'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Maxey looking it over. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound, Detroit. Rain Man's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Cunningham outside. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by the Mayor. Philadelphia trails by 11. Ivey finds Maxey. Rebound by the Pistons. At 1 point, they led by 16. Thompson misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 for the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one make.
Well defended at that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's stolen by Randall. An even 3-on-3 break. Down low. Here's Siakam. The end of the drought. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with these guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Philadelphia trails by 13. Here's Randall. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
It's tipped. Thompson outside. The Rain Man. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Ivy. Green by Siakam. The Mayor, no good.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Rain Man. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer to ball. Thompson's got himself going now. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Siakam. Back to Randall. Here's the Mayor to end the run. A three-pointer is right on target. The Mayor's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
And a wide open look for AI. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
He had a nice open look right there.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Davis comes in for Thompson, and it's Goose in for Newman. Philadelphia also making some changes. Wilson is checked in for Randall. The Machine comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Chance subbed in for Maxey. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Start celebrating in your heads, and there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's the Machine. Outside Wilson. Pass to the Mayor. Fires for three. Detroit with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Rain Man. Cunningham looking it over. Davis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Silva's shot is off. Philadelphia trails by 12. Here's Wilson. Whitman grabs the miss. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Silva. To Cunningham. Shoots the three. And he's good on the free ball. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's the Machine. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get good.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The Rain Man. Here's Silva. Takes a three. Another three for Detroit.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
To the middle. Here's the Machine. And it's blocked. Here's Rain Man. Outside, Davis. Pass to Silva. On the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Champ. Covered by Cunningham. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. Not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pistons passing it around. From past the arc, it's good. The basket is now 5 for 9.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up to the three-point range.
Timeout call to 76ers. Present our New Balance player of the game, Rain Man.
Plain and simple. His scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made him pay.
These fans love him, and tonight he has given them plenty to cheer about. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside, Maxey. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Toppin sets a screen for Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Stop the run. Good on the three-point shot.
That's the kind of the you're not.
I got 26 too now, bro. NBA, I just don't play this shit. That shit was $10. I got it, bro.